How are we doing? Welcome back. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a long while since we've been back. Probably about 11 hours, if that. But yeah, we're back. And it's Saturday. Half baked. I'm looking good. You're looking well, my guy. I am looking well. I feel well. I've had a good sleep, considering how much I drank last night to keep awake during that race. I've got myself sorted. Had breakfast, had a coffee, got a big drink here, and we've got daily races to go on a Saturday morning. What more can we want? Morning Flash. Hey Duff man, congrats on last night, mate. You came P. Oh no, you didn't. You came P3. Oh, I just remembered what happened. oh, Duff man, Duff. Oh, just anyway, if anyone's wondering, Duff man, he was P2. He was looking good for a good podium, and then he forgot to put extra fuel in. Good P3 again, another podium. Flash, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. I think it might be a bit too early for the beers, just a tad, a bit too early. But we're here for some dailies. I'll get you off that screen. I'll pop you into here. All these bots are running wild. I really need to turn one off. You're good, you're in bed, but getting up now. I would have been doing the same if I wasn't racing, so which one's best? I don't know. Probably this. Yeah, I do need to sort these bots. There's a few too many. I've been playing around with stuff, and then I thought I switched them off, and I didn't. And now they're just taking over. The robots are taking over the world, guys. They're taking over. But we're going to buy an Alpha on this account. Apparently, it's the car to use now. Where is it? Oh yes, I know where it is. It's in the if I have it, if I can buy it. Oh, I can't buy it in this account. Oh well, we'll just go without. Yeah, because the Alpha is apparently now the car to use. We used it earlier in the week, when everyone was trying to avoid using it, and now everyone wants to use it. So that's what happens. Yeah, what's everyone's plans for the Saturday? What's everyone's plans? Anyone doing anything nice? I'm going to do a few hours of this, and then I'm not going to say the word, but I'm going to take the dog out for a. Won't say it because he'll probably just go a bit crazy. Right, so let me just make sure, and then after that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tidy up and chill out. Click off. What do I have in my garage on this account? GTR G70. Do you know what? I'm going to go to the G70 because it did me well last night. The G70 really did me well. For those of you who haven't watched, so we went into the race with not a lot of practice. We've got about an hour in before the race, and then just before the race is about to start, we found out it's going to be torrential rain. A downpour arrived in Fuji. And yeah, you can imagine what it was like. It was like being in a shower, like going into the shower, turning it on, and that's what it was like. Different strategies played out. we did really well to start. We started on the soft tyres. We went on to the inters, which was the best call. People then went on to the wets, which I don't know why they did that. Then it dried out. Then it was the slicks. And then it started raining again with about 40 minutes to go off or something like that. It got really wet. People went into the wets. Me and a couple others went onto the inters. Turns out we went onto the wrong tyre because the wets were so much quicker. But then it dried out, and those on the wets lost grip, and I got a last lap overtake for P4. So I'm pretty chuffed with it. The guys that finished ahead of me are aliens, so to finish 8 seconds off a podium was really good. Right, on this account I'm a 34.4. I know I can do a 32. I could be with Purple Racer pretty much. go. We've got 5 minutes to set a lap to try to see if we can get somewhere up there in qualifying. But then we're going to be up against that Alpha off the line, ain't we? Make sure we're in the right car. We are in the right car. And look at this livery. This is a classic. Also, to make it last night's race even better, you guys don't see behind the scenes, but before the race started, probably about an hour before, I noticed my brake pedal, something wasn't right with it. I mean, there's a couple of things not right. So I use socks. With the low cell, it's probably not the best thing because it gets quite slippery. So I tried to put some tape on it to try and see if it doesn't slide as much. That didn't work, but what it did do is it allowed me to notice that the pedal was loose. Hey, flipping heck, how are you doing, mate? How's things over in the Shire of York? But yeah, so what happened is I noticed my pedal plate was very loose, which is, I thought there was a pedal issue. Every time I pressed, it moved. Turns out it was just loose. Had to move the screen out the way, had to move the pedal plate forward, get the toolkit out, and screw it back together. It's fine. But it was a bit of a mild panic. 35.1. Oh, that's slow. There we go. And one thing they have done to this car in the last update is they've added a shite ton of understeer. You've got a dripping tap. Do you fancy it? Do you know what? You can't see it, but right here, just there, right under me, it's all my tools. My whole Stanley bag. Other brands are available. No worries, Duff man. Have fun. How's the weather where you are, Duff? Is it gloomy? .3 quicker. 33.7. I can still go faster. Also, for today's races, I'm not looking to win. I mean, it'd be nice, but I will be going out to try and avoid as much as possible using the meta car. Potentially stick with the Genesis for quite a bit. Well, you've just explained and showed off how handy you are. I have actually, haven't I? Although, but there's things I can't fix, unfortunately. One of them being a broken washing machine. We bought a brand new washing machine a year ago. Not even a year ago, actually. And tried to turn it on the other day. No power. Bit like the car out of this corner. But luckily we called Hotpoint. They were meant to come on Thursday, they didn't. Now they come on Monday. So, but I can't fix that. I'm not an electrician. Don't let her hear it. Well, I don't have to worry about her listening in the house because she's not here. She's in the Shire of York with the little one, so it's only me and the furry one in. But that being said, she could potentially be snooping. She could potentially be seeing this mug on a big screen or a little screen. Who knows? I doubt it, but she could be. This car is very, very slow around here. Although, this is actually not bad practice because turns out our league race next week, I believe, is at this track, maybe in this layout, in this car. So she'll be 100% checking. She better not be. I did tell her I was streaming, so she could be. I don't know. Can we delete that? Can we delete everything I just said and just... Hold on. I can't. Alright. Look, don't close your eyes. Don't look at the light. Don't look at the light. Oh no, the light's not picking up. Oh, the light on the mouse is not picking up. Probably. Probably a commentary on what she would do. Who have we got in here? Leo, Twitch guy, Grisdow. No one that we really know, but is everyone in the Alpha, bar 1 or 2? Right, here we go. Daily race. Everyone. Oh, there's one Lambo. So we're in the... So what happened is Polyphony have been quite clever here. So they released update 155. And what that update actually was, and you guys can quote me on this. You can quote me on it, is update 1.55 is basically make the out for 155 the meta car. That's the update. Let's go, go, go! Oh, yes! Oh, it's another Genesis. Someone else is thinking like me. Oh, mate. Why are you cutting me up? Also, has anyone else had this in since the latest update? I'm getting a lot of dropped frames. The PlayStation seems like it stutters every now and again. And I don't know if that's my PlayStation or since the update. Come on. We'll go this side. We'll go that side. We'll go this side. And it's carnage! I don't know what way to go. Oh. We're back in 13th. I do need that luck, mate. I do need that luck. Where is it? Oh. There. Woo. The frustrating thing is this guy weaves a lot. This Italian in front. In the red Alpha. Oh, I just witnessed the murder! Oh no! What the hell happened there? This. Ah! What's going on? My car is all damaged. We've just entered the Wreckfest. It's this Belgian and Italian right in front. Come on, if I can nail this. I'm gonna be too close to them, ain't I? You nearly bought Wreckfest the other day, you don't need to. You got Gran Turismo. I've not played Wreckfest. I feel like it's one of those games I need to get. But my list seems to be growing of games that I need to get, and I don't have... Like, the list grows, and the time dwindles, or stays about the same. Oh! Did you guys see that? He literally done the ultimate dive bomb and missed. Welcome to Saturday morning. And break. Oh, come on, really? Really? What is going on here? I'm lost for words. I am lost for words. I am truly... Yeah, brake check the lot. Oh. I should have pitted, shouldn't I? Should have gone in before everyone else. He's doing it again. Watch this. I tried to avoid him there. I did. I generally try to avoid the guy, and I went that way. They tried to go back that way because he was going that way, and he came back, and karma. There we go. If we get past Shabby, we're gonna have some clean track. Someone's not happy at that German guy. That Italian is not hungry. That happy. That's Zola. Oh, again. What have I done? What's that? What's happened? Is this what it's like on a Saturday morning? Saturday mornings are absolutely carnage. I think I nailed the thumbnail. This is insane. Oh, what have I done to myself today? At this rate, we're going to be in a C lobby. I'm just going to go pits. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Just going to change my tyres. Oh, I need a break. Oh, guys, what's going on today? Oh. Is it after the update, do you think? Oh. Did I stop my feedback? Oh, hold on. I've left it since last night. Let's turn it down to 90. I brought it down a bit. It just... Every now and again, it just feels like... I just can't stop laughing at this. Is... I was checking the sound quality on last night's stream. Well, one, you can still hear me breathing. Hopefully, it's not the case today. The noise removal didn't start working until like the last lap or so. But what you can also hear is a small rumbling through the microphone. And it's at those moments that I refer to where the wheel kind of shakes as the car skids through the track, and it bumps into this little thing that I've got right next to it, which is holding the microphone. See that ever so slight rumbling? Feels like going over like a rumble strip sort of thing. Right, what can we do out of this race? Someone's in the pits. Oh, it's the terroristic. Is it? Terroristic. He's just sitting in the pits now. I think he wants to save that replay. Or he might be trying to come out to cause some chaos. Right, 10 seconds to Kisball. Also, the Genesis, since has always had more force feedback strength compared to some of the other cars. So when I was driving with the Lambo as an example, it felt so much lighter through the steering wheel that I'd have to turn the feedback up to 100. Oh, I got a penalty. But then you get into the Genesis, and the Genesis is you can definitely feel the weight of the car through the wheel. It's just that much heavier. Right, all these guys are in the pits now. All right. I think I've just finally have a bit of a come down from all that chaos. Anyway, guys, if you're there, if you're lurking, do me a favour, hit the like button, and it might help me get past this grizzed out who crashed into me last time. What is he driving? The Veyron? I'm pretty sure it was this guy that punted me last. In his camel livery. Oh, I've got the penalty to serve. That's not good. I wish I didn't have that penalty now. What was I on for? We're on for a good lap as well. We can definitely tell that the Genesis is a lot slower than, let's say, the Alpha. .3. So the gap is 1.3 to this guy. Can we get to unlucky number 13 before the end of the lap? I've got so much more pace. Just not able to use it. So what do we think? Do we think we will get to C-rated lobbies by the end of today? We'll move! Let's go! Let's get the boost. Oh no,
target locked. Target locked.
Next target is locked. Is Lac Plessis 4.8. Oh wow, look at that. Wow. That's some straight line speed. That straight line speed is insane. I don't know how to get past him now. Much better exit. If I get the slipstream, if I get past him here, I can't keep up. He just pulls away. Oh mate, you gotta give me some room. I feel like he's going to try to come back at me. Haha, he hit the wall. I got a penalty! Oh no! I've gained all that time. Now I'm going to lose it all. Is this enough to get to turn 1? If he gains 7/10, that's going to be pretty insane. Seven tenths almost in that straight. Jeez. Can I hold it together now? No penalties. There we go. He's got me again, hasn't he? He's going to do me again. The straight line speed in that car is bonkers. What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? See you later. Not sorry about that now. I don't like being that person, but I think at this point it was justified. Tell me what you think, but I think at this point it was now justified. He has not only ran me off the road earlier, but cutting me up on the straight is another level. At 1.8, I don't think it will catch me now, unless I screw up. But then he could make up like 2 seconds in 2 straights. Let's get a better exit than there. We got it. But yeah, that was not fun. Well, I mean, it was a laugh, but that was not a fun race. This is just one of the worst lobbies I have ever been in. And I don't know if it's because it's Saturday morning or what. But, oh, jeez. That is pretty special, this race. But look at that again. 155s dominate. 155s. Right, I think I need to get that replay. But let's have a look. Here, that guy, that guy. Congratulations. Thanks for the clean race. That's what it was. Blue Blade, morning mate, how are you? How's it going? So let's go and have a look at the replay and find out how long have we got. We got 6 minutes. Just try to have a look at what unfolded there. That's just I've been in some lobbies, but this lobby. All right, here we go. Here we go. There. Can't remember. So this Zola and Terrasistic, they were all over the place. Right, this is where it kind of starts. I'll just change the camera angle. Right, so this is my point of view. Let's go on board with this guy. So this German, for some reason, decided this was fun. Like, he didn't need to do any of that. He had a good mood on this guy. All he had to do is wait his... Well, he wanted to go in there. Look at it from my view. So this is what I see. I'm just trying to avoid any carnage. I think the German's squeezing him out, so I'm going to stay to this side. Next thing I know, boom! I'm in the wall. What can you do there? And then he's pushing that guy. So then I get punted by this guy again, Chris out. Who's seen it unfold. Right, so clearly he's seen all this carnage unfold. He sees that I'm going slow. Right? I'm trying to avoid a car. He comes into me. And then he decides that it's appropriate to, after he's had a 4-second penalty, to take me out. So I'm going side by side. And he decides that that's a good thing to do. Gets a 3-second penalty for it. And then yeah, this is that lap before. He decides that he's going to try and overtake me, but he's going to give me a nudge into the wall. So, welcome to Saturday mornings on Gran Turismo 7. A place where you do not know what's going to happen, or if you're actually playing Gran Turismo or a driving simulator. It is more like Crash Fest. Alright, anyway, let's go into the next one. Let's see what the next one's got in store. As we hit 11 likes. Some say that number 11 is the best player in the team. That could be debatable. That could be a big argument. That's the reason why you prefer to go during the week. It could be a kid. It could well be. Just thinking. Just do the G70 again. There. It could be a kid. But at the same time, it just doesn't. I mean, it shouldn't be that behaviour. I mean, it could be that, but it could also be that someone's just got home from a night out. Could be that. I could be leaning towards that option. But anyway, this car, I think this car is about a second a lap slower. Do you know what? I haven't actually done Interlagos this week. I might actually go and try it. Is it Group 3s, isn't it? To be fair, most of this week I've done the stream the other day, midweek. Was it Wednesday or Tuesday? In this track. Then I did a bit of practice around Fuji yesterday. Well, and a lot of laps around Fuji for the race, 90-minute race, and then this morning. So one thing I might change as well is actually the brake balance. +5 actually worked really well for me last night. Don't know why I'm not using it yet. That corner's the one that I struggle with in this car. Just the understeer now. But here we go. Race number 2. What do we think it's going to bring? Just making sure the boss isn't calling. Although, what it is doing is giving me content. Right, who we got? So that same guy from the last race, but I think we may avoid some of those guys. What's my rating doing? It's tanking. Oh, so the Fuji race, I do league race every Friday. So our Friday stream is always the league race currently. And it was 90 minutes of Fuji. It was an eventful race, let's put it that way. It was so good that a video might be coming out of it. And I haven't been making videos recently, but that's made me want to make one. And we're talking from dry to wet to dry to really wet to drier to dry. And we're, let's put it this way, it went to the last lap. Things happened till the last lap. Right, so there we go. Starting last. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. I actually raced it and then I watched the broadcast of it. I'm just going to take it easy here. Let it all unfold. Like that. So the PlayStation is dropping frames when there's loads of cars. It feels a bit like Assetto Corsa Evo. I don't know if anyone else is having that, but it is definitely becoming noticeable when there's not many cars on track. So we gained a couple of positions. That's not a bad start. Oh, being tapped. Get a bit of slipstream, come on. Someone's decided to pit early in the Lambo. Not a bad thing. Probably a good shout. Oh, boxed in, ain't I? I boxed myself in. That wasn't a smart move, I must admit. Two in one, yes, let's go! I snuck him right there. Right, let's go chase. Oh no, he's coming at me. Time to go defensive. Defensive. Come on. Come on, Jenny. Come on, Jenny, assist. I'm going to take this side. You're going to have to go round. Oh, he's giving me a bump draft. He gave me a bump draft. Hey! We're catching the guys up ahead. Tumpy! Alright, can I stay ahead of him again? That was a better exit, but they got slipstream. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, what's going on there? Oh, they were all over the place. 33-7. They got penalties. We're going to have a couple of freebies. I saw smoke. And again.
Target locked. Target locked.
We've got a lock on. We've got them in our sights. Let's go! We were just a bit too far from this guy up ahead to get the place. And we're going purple. Need to hit the brake. And just get just behind them and attack. Because there's 2-7 penalties, I think. I'm still going purple. I want faster slap now. Can I go for faster slap? No, I couldn't. Lost so much time in that in that final sector. It's getting tasty again. I think it's time to pit.
Okay, Chunky, it's nearly our pit stop. It's hammer time. Let's go. Push, push.
He's working with me, Coogie. I think it's time to box. But they're all doing it. It's annoying that. If I should have stayed out another lap. Anyway, hello to everyone who's out there lurking. Let me know how the stream's going. I think it's a bit laggy. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to have a look at something in a little bit. It's just a bit stuttery, isn't it? See if that helps. Well, it hasn't helped me. We're coming out behind these guys again. I think some of those guys may have stopped at the beginning or before, or not changed tyres. Koogie's up to P3, so he's the guy that was just behind me as I went into the pits. Just lacking on that straight line speed. Had to avoid, and now I'm in trouble. Who's going to get the slipstream? It's not going to be me. Oh, great. Great. That's all we needed. That is all we needed. Welcome to Saturday morning Gran Turismo. That Lambo just could not back out. And to add insult to injury, I've got a penalty. Tell me what you think. I felt like there, in that situation, I had the inside line. I felt like he should have backed out. But he tried to make a move stick that wasn't really a move. happened? New subscriber! Maritz Pearson! Thanks for subscribing, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I could. That's where it's on me. But I think at this point I was ahead there, and then when he made the second contact. But it is what it is. At some point, we're going to have a clean race. Oh, another penalty. It's going all wrong now, isn't it? Ooh. I think I might need to, as much as I don't want to, I'm going to need to jump in the Alpha. At least for a race or two. Might even be worth checking the American lobbies. I just don't know how busy they will be at this time. Because it will be at least 5 AM in the States. So 4 laps to go. 13 seconds. I'm not even going to catch Jabby. Well, my mission is to not to finish last now. But then last night I was 12 seconds behind with about 3 minutes to go. And I pulled it off. As the commentary was saying, we don't think Junkie's going to pull it off. He's not going to do the impossible. And I did. But that's not going to happen today. So the Laplace from Latvia, unless he's not stopped yet, is going to take this win. Yeah, there's some, I don't know what it is about Saturday morning lobbies. I don't really do them. Don't normally get the time to come on a Saturday morning. But it is interesting to see and to witness and experience. $33.7. I'm probably pushing a bit too hard because the car's not got the pace. Maybe if the car... We'll see what happens if I go into the Alpha. There we go. Yeah, and I've got no slipstream to help me here. But anyway, let's play a tune. Let's play our jingle.
Yes,
So I lose time on the straights. Oh, something's happened. Something's happened. I've not dropped like 10 seconds in a few corners. So something's happened to Felix. Operation not finished last. Let's go. .6. I'm never going to gain 10.6 in a lap. Lap prestige has gone in. Where is he coming out? Are we going to have someone to race for the last? No, we're not. He's out already. I thought we might have had someone to race against for the last lap. Alright, anyway guys, give me a second. The door belt is going. So we'll be right back with you guys. Apologies for that, guys. Not sure who that was. Doorbell went off, but no one was there. Oh, still on the final lap. Look at that, we still came back to finish the lap. So I'm 20 seconds behind. Ah, but what a race! What a race! I really don't know. It's got to be that I'm just so far off the pace with this car. We'll have to abandon the Genesis for now. We'll try the Alpha, see if we can get a clean race. We'll have a look at the timers for Daily B as well. Marex Kerson, you were there in front. Where were you? Which one were you? I don't know which one you were. But anyway, we're gonna go and check the timings. I need to double check why this is it sort of stuttering on your end, guys, as well. You're Lac Placide. Oh, you went in the pits at the end, didn't you? Ah. How did you avoid the carnage? Alright, we're going to rent, because I can't buy this car. Qualifying time trial. Let's get the Alpha. 13 lights. Unlucky number 13 for some. This is going to be lucky 13. Oh, look, I've leveled up to level 4. Neon Sphere. Morning, buddy. How's things? No worries, Lou Blade. Appreciate it. I'm going to need all the luck I can get here. Right, let's go. Oh, I haven't done it properly. I need to set a time. But I need to also log into the race. Because I can get into the 32s. I know I can get into the 32s. because I've done that on my other account. Right, so also what's the next race? 10:30, and it's Interlagos in Group 3s. We could potentially try that. Right, rent, enter. Your steering wheel's not working well here. What wheel have you got? And what car were you driving? And is the issue you're having, is it understeer? Because if it's understeer, there could be an explanation for that. There we go. Oh, bread's the best. Oh, can't you see? Toasty warm. It's a party for me. Got those carbs. Can't get enough. Oh, you're on the G29. I haven't used the G29 in a long while. But are you getting understeer? Because if you're getting understeer, that is pretty normal since Thursday's update. That's a bit too wide. Or maybe it wasn't. Right, we've got one lap to get a good lap in. Normally I'm quicker on my second lap. Not sure what he's barking at. Here we go. Right, this is a lap that I'm going to try and set a good one on. Let the car do its thing. Avoid the tyres screeching. There we go. It'll be a bit quicker, but it's not going to be the quickest I can do. I hit the brakes about here. That's going to get me to the low 33s. $33.1. As you can see, there's so much time to be gained. A good fair chunk of time. But hopefully that will put us up further up the pack. Here we go. Time to go racing again. Oh, at least I've made a little bit of a change. Hopefully that should solve the stuttering. But appreciate you, whoever it was. That number 14, and it might have been you, Nadeem. How are you doing, mate? How's your evening? You lost? Yeah, most people lost time. It's just cars just got slower. There's a boosted. I don't think it's the boosted I know. Jimster, how are you, mate? Here's a super fast guy. And check out Jimster over at YouTube. Oh God, we got the German back. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm doing good. Well, I'm doing good, but the races are taking its toll. It's orange car we need to watch out for. He is lethal. Right, just need to avoid chaos here. I knew it, I knew it. As soon as I saw that German guy in here. He was literally straight at me. I should have seen that coming. I should have just gone to the back of the pack probably. I was well. It's but these Saturday morning lobbies are just, I think he's really bad. I think he's now targeting me, but he has been causing chaos all morning. Not just with me, with a lot of people. I think it's just with everyone. So I'm going to have to try and be... Oh, he's gone into the pits already. So hopefully I can gain enough time. He might even just end up sitting there like he did last time. But all what's happening here is my DR on this account is just tanking. Yeah, it is. I think it's partly my fault. I probably shouldn't be streaming at this time. I probably should go back to bed. But as people were saying earlier, it's probably just a kid. He's still sat in the pit, see? I don't know what the point is to come into these races, do a lap, crash into people, and then sit into the pits. I mean, if he really wants to watch me, I mean, he's probably watching me, so you get the replay. But you know, if he really wants to, he could just come and just join you guys, say hello, Yeah, probably stream sniping. It's all part of the game. It's giving me content. Maybe a few Jimster style shorts. .2 to the car in front. The Alpha does not lose power there like the Genesis. Oh, I got a penalty. I mean, I did nail it right on the head with the thumbnail. YouTube killer, sometimes people roll on their own missions to get famous. Yeah. I mean, that's not how I want to get famous. I want to get famous by being the slowest Gran Turismo driver on YouTube. That's my mission. Right, but we are catching. So 17 seconds from the lead. I'm just thinking, there's about 3 cars in that pack. My target is about P6. If I can be smart about things. Seconds still. Hopefully that's not another penalty. It's always hit and miss at that corner. Alright, what is it, 5.1. Oh, on this account, it's mid B. It's mid B now. No, the thing is, I'm not slow. I just don't put all the effort into the daily races to get that rating up. I think I'm about, at the moment, if I compare my times to certain people that I kind of use as my benchmark, I'm not massively far off, so I'm generally about a second slower than someone like Sparks and Susie Q. My qualifying time that I did on my other account this week on this track, it was actually up after the update on Thursday, is about 2 tenths slower than Hogston. I know he's probably not even put everything into that lap, but I'm probably about 8 to 9 tenths off, which is, it's slow but not that slow. I know what you mean. But comparatively speaking, I think people generally want to watch the fast guys, and that's okay. You know, those small margins, I'm still trying to figure out where they are. They are that small. In Group 4s, because I don't use traction control in Group 4, that's a more realistic one that I could probably get. But I'm trying to figure out where it is. I think my braking is a big part of it. My gear changes and where I turn in. So I've looked at my braking traces on Coach Dave, and it was very interesting to see. And I've just done it again. It's a bit harder to see on Gran Turismo, but so what happens is I'm braking, I'm lifting and braking again, which is not like how you want it. You need to hit that brake and then gradually lift off with the trail braking, but that's what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm kind of going down, up and down. And part of it is because I'm not hitting the right braking marker. Game plan! How are you, mate? How things? Good moustache. Right, time to go. We'll see what these tyres are going to be like. I'm debating, do I... Boa sábado. Just do me a favour, game plan. Say that to your wife. Go and say that to her, and see her reaction. You do just make it up. That's great. You were close. You were close. Just no cigar. I'm not finished reading your message there, Jim. So I'm going to read that in a second. So that looks like it could be useful information. Generally, it's how much speed you carry through the corner and how you get on the power out of corners. That's where I'm struggling. Definitely need to work on that. I do like Saturdays. I gosto de sábados. I don't know gameplay. I do not know level 1 what it is. Botrix is just taken over. I was playing around with it for something else, and it's just decided it doesn't want to go anywhere. We're going to go into the lead. We're going to go to B1. There we go. Yeah. My berries are very well held on to. Very well attached. That was better. Tyres are going. Do you know what's frustrating as well? That name boosted just appears everywhere. It just gives me nightmares now. Especially after the movie, mate. Not that boost, this boosted. The other boosted made on me last week at Interlagos. Alright, let's go in. See where we come out.
No, Mike, that was so not right.
Did anyone see that? Oh god. Oh, what am I doing? The Alpha is the meta, but my Alpha is nowhere near that. What is going on in my head? I can't do 4 more laps of this, can I? Does anyone know? Anyone see it? Uh, I probably am stuck on Fuji. The fact that they're not getting away though is actually pretty impressive. Maybe it's because the Alpha is the meta. Oh jeez. It might do. You know, let's try and get at least fastest lap. I was actually gaining there. Yeah, there's no point staying at it. I'm going to try and go for fastest lap. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. I need to get that soundbite in. Come on, guys. Pit stop practice. Gamepad, you missed it. You might need to go back and rewatch. I haven't got that excuse to say that I was distracted by kids. Someone went into the pits and put intermediate tyres on. On a track that's dry and will not rain on. Right, so we've got 2 laps to get the fast lap, and it's doable. It's definitely doable. The 33.0. Have you been there as well? No, never. Someone else has actually done that. Right, here we go. Right, big lap. Let's try and get at least a fast lap out of it. That wide. Ah, great. The sim racing gods don't even want me to get a fastest lap. Yeah, when a previous car had more choices and you just memory muscle the selection. Well, that's just up. I just pressed up. It can't even be that. I've never done that, but I rarely do races with pit stops. That is true. You've done quality in wet before realise. Right, let's go. Let's see what. Got one lap to try and break that 33.0. 35.1. Right, keep it steady. That was a bit of a violent shake of the wheel. The leaders are finished. 120 to go. At least I'm not going to get in the van before the end of the race. Not going to sweep me up. Can't even get close to the fastest lap. Oh, the other guy came out the pits. Did you guys notice that? Came out the pits for the last lap. Still my fastest lap. P8. You weren't in this lobby though, were you? So I lost 24 seconds or so. We should have been somewhere around there. No, we lost a lot more because we were on the wrong tyres. What have I done, guys? Like, that is... maybe it's the glasses. Maybe it's the sellotape that's not helping. I will save that. Just want to see that lap one. You're gonna see lap one. Let's just check something as well. We got 6 minutes. Alright, so we want to go and check that replay, and I think the gloves might be the issue. So I'm going to swap gloves. And if this works, this is going to be the ultimate plug. Because I'm going to move on to the GT Omega Praiser gloves. Right, my item. Let's have a look at lap one. At the lap one chaos. I haven't actually tried race B yet. I think I might need to. I think we'll give this one more go. Because I want to try and have at least one good race. And then try some Bs. Right, so here we go. So I want to go on board. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, this view. Right, terroristic. I want to see from his point of view. No attempt. No attempt, was there? Where is he? Right, at that point he should be braking. At that point he should be braking. At that point he should be braking. Just did not bother. At all. Got a 5-second penalty, and that's why he parked it, isn't it? And he's using counter steer. He bumped that guy. Jeez. Problem. He's brake checked. Just causing complete carnage. Anyway, that's what can you do. B can also be carnage into Lagos. Is always key. It's always a bit punty, but I've had some good races on there. Yeah, it's definitely not the tracks. It's definitely just the people that race on them. You know, because if you have good racers and people who actually want to race, these races are actually really good. Because that race I did 2 weeks ago now, isn't it? Interlagos, the 90 minutes. Some of the best racing I've ever had was on there, like side by side into a lot of corners. But it's all part of the game, isn't it? All part and parcel of it. Right. So, what cars are right? So, Purple Racer and the Hurricane, OJ. So it's literally just a 155 fest. It's like you have to use that car to try and be competitive. Right, so we've got a minute. We'll just sit here for a bit, try and sort of recompose. Yeah, weirdly, mid B is often good racing compared to A. I think it just depends. I think certain days where the racing is just not great, and I think Saturday morning is just one of those days. The same as Sunday nights. But I've also realised the European B lobbies are a lot worse than the Americans. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about the Americans' lobbies being really bad. I always get better experiences there. Yeah, so Sunday nights are really bad. I mean, you do what, like 11 p.m.s? Yeah, I just got to see it. It's just part of the fun, isn't it? 27 seconds to go. And getting content out of it, that's the other side of it. Who knows? Maybe I've got about 4 shorts out of this today already. Not the ones that I'm wearing, because I can only wear one at a time. 12 seconds. Come on, let's go. Just hope that German's not in here. Bum, 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 bum. Trying to see what the dog's trying to do. Just laying there. Luck Place's, you're in here again. Oh, he's not here. Good. I mean, it doesn't help that I've advertised. Maybe I just change my name on this account to just Chunky. Take out the YT. Don't put that in. That might help. You're scraping the bottom of the player base barrel at 11 p.m. on a Sunday night. It's either tryhards who cane it all week, or people who just don't care anymore. Yeah, probably exactly that. You've probably summed it up. But let's go. Right, we're definitely in the alpha, I think. I did choose the alpha this time. Right, and this time I've got to remember, do not go onto the wet tyres or the intermediate tyres when I stop. Right. What a dive bomb by Dave GT. Someone must have got a penalty there. Don't go too wide.
Target locked. Target locked.
Target. What are the odds that he's from Lincoln? Just weaving a lot on that straight. Come on, let's go. Power down. Get that boost in. Do not squeeze me, please. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Just do not get it. Like, how much more to the left can I go? Oh, wowee. Oh, wowee, wah. More contact. And he's still coming for more. What is this guy's problem? He went into the wall and still tried to take me out. I went wide. No, he didn't get the memo. He tried to get me there as well. He was so close to collecting me there on that corner. The lack of racecraft is the bit that's that needs working on Gran Turismo. I think it's where the Assetto Corsa method is probably a bit better. They should bring in things like the car control, racecraft into it. So even though someone might be really quick, they should factor a racecraft and put people into a specific category until they can get their racecraft level up. So instead of just having driver rating, you have driver rating, safety rating, and then racecraft. Watch him. He's going to come for me, isn't he? 10 seconds off the lead already. Yeah, that is true. The whole thing just needs to be overhauled. And I'm worried for Gran Turismo. I generally am, because don't let race A get, yeah. I'm worried about Gran Turismo because you've got the likes of AC Evo, which still needs a lot of work, but it will come to console at some point. You've got the biggest worry for Gran Turismo is Forza Horizon is coming to PlayStation. I don't think they realise how big an impact that might have on the Gran Turismo player base. Because a lot of people could potentially make that switch. Try and make some moves now. Do you think? I know it's a different type of game, it's just a lot of the people, you know, like they just want to do racing. This, I mean, I haven't looked too much into Horizon, but it could be tempting. But Evo is definitely going to try and take the crown away from Gran Turismo eventually. Is an arcade race an online race that in that are anything but, oh, are they that bad as well? The thing is, I will always stand by Gran Turismo. It's got the potential to be something really amazing. The car thing, it just, you know, I laugh at it a lot of the time because they give us free cars. We're catching up to this pack. Even will only worry if it comes to cross-platform. Their history of console ports isn't great. I think it will come to console. I think it might be cross-platform, but yeah, you're right. Their history isn't great. But ACC Evo did get there, I think, in the end. Not Evo, of course, it comes to Sione. Not a bad game, it's just very focused to one specific thing. There, we've done it right this time. See, that last bit there, Wonders, doesn't really bother me as much because more tracks. Yes, we could do a couple more tracks. The cars, you know, it's what you make of them, but the same shit it depends what you make of it. So if you just stick to the dailies, yeah, you're gonna get the same stuff every week. It doesn't bother me that much because I know every week I have a different race that no one else is racing unless they're in the same community as in the WRC. So we make our own races. And if there's anything that's not quite working, we will tweak it. Now, like last night's race that I did, I mean, when have you seen a daily race like that? Or a Nations or a manufacturer's race? It's doable. It's just sometimes it takes communities to do it, like the same with ACC and LFM. Yeah, I think part of it is the BOP. It's, you know, find a way to get loads of cars to be usable and competitive. How far ahead of Chicken Yoga? Or where are they coming out? Have I used the new tyres to my advantage? You're right, Jimstone. But then that raises the other problem is, if you have tuning enabled, it does give options, but then people complain that tuning's enabled. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like there's always something to complain about, I think. No, another 0. He's gonna do me, isn't he? Well and truly did me there. Fair play. Ooh. For this week's race B, the Hurricane is the meta car on the leaderboard, but you can compete in a few different cars. Might go and check it out. The better exit this time. Two. That was better. Come on, Mariposa. Let's get past these guys. I think Chicken Yoga is struggling. Dave DT's got a penalty. I might have one too. It's Mitch! Hey buddy, how are ya? Dave. There was no need for that, mate. That was a lunge and a half. Thank you. I just returned that favour there, mate. Really have to get your elbows out here. You're good now, you got some dailies to watch. It's not very good racing going on, mate. Not very good racing. It's been chaos. Has someone got a penalty? Can we get a couple more? I think we're going to try Daily B after this. Right, last lap. We've hit 17. Some say the best football players wear number 17. Once upon a time. Right, we've got one more place that we could potentially get. Right, we're definitely going to get one more place. Can we get at least two? It'll be tough, but we're going to try. Chicken yoga, give me slip, give me slip, give me slip. Do you know what? I'm going to take P8. I am going to absolutely take P8 here. That is not something I expected. Could have been a P7. Dip Dom! Cheers, buddy. I tried. I did cheat. That was crazy. Now, do you guys think we should do another... I'll put a vote out. I don't even know what race A is, but... let me try and just do a quick poll. A, B, or C? You guys tell me what race we should do next, A, B, or C. Yeah, doing good, mate. I'm doing good. The dailies have not been the greatest so far today, but up 5 on that one. I guess that's something. That's an improvement. Save the replay. Need to start doing a bit of a clear out as well. We lost. Oh, we gained DR this time. But give me a second, guys, and I'll be right back. Right, here we go. So, what are we looking at? So, bloody hell, race B looks like it's going to be... Yeah, it looks like it's race B. 80% of the votes. Oh, people are fighting back here. People are fighting back with trying to get Daily C, but how long we got? They're both going to start in 5 minutes, so should we just call it and we'll go to Daily B? I think that's what we'll do. 5 laps, 15 minutes required. We'll do that. Now, what car do you think is the one we should use? So you said Jimster said the Huracan is the one that's kind of meta. Yeah, it is. Wow. It is meta, and I don't really like that car. So I'm going to see what I have in my garage. And select from garage, change car. So what have I got in my garage? Oh, I know what I want to try. Do we think the Corvette is an option? I think it might be. I think I'm going to go Corvette. Audi's okay. I have been competitive with that. Do you think the Corvette will be decent? Because that's the car I really like. So that's meta. That's pretty decent. I haven't got the Audi in my garage. Do you know what? We'll go Supra. Oh, you've never driven it? Right, let's try it. Need the mediums. Right, enter with your current car. We'll try the Corvette. We'll try to be different. We'll do a quick lap. We'll stop the poll as well. And also what I'll do you know what? Is I can do this. There we go. Before we start the month. Who's got it? Mitch, Henry, Saragon, Scooby, and Pyro. For that. Worthy recipients. Right. I need traction with group threes. That's one thing I know is I need to work on is improving on driving without traction in group threes. Are they more grippy? Not this one. Maybe I'll try. It's my cue to bring down the traction control usage on them. It goes back to what you were saying earlier, Jimster. The way I carry speed into corners and get on the throttle. Need to be a bit firmer on the brakes compared to the Group 4s. I was doing about 80%. No worries, Mitch. I feel like it gets to a point with the car where I feel like Jimson, but is that just on the controller or is that on the wheels as well? Because I know they changed the algorithm for controllers. Okay, that's good. I do have a preference. Oh, that's what I need to do. See, for me, I find Group 4 has definitely lost a lot of lost some oversteer, so it's more understeer. Especially with the Genesis, I've noticed that. Well, I'm going to go with only one lap's worth of practice. But I'm familiar with Interlagos, just not in the Group 3s. So we'll see what we can achieve. Let's do the usual. Right, so I did 37. They're on 31s. So you got the Audi in there, like you were saying, the 911s, the Hurricanes, the Ferraris. And I've gone and chosen the Corvette. That's probably true, Mitch. The problem with that, with stuff like that, is it's driver issues also factor in, and generally the person that sits in this position makes the difference. And in this particular seat, it probably doesn't have that effect. Anyway, here we go. Grid start again. Oh no, it's a rolling start. It's been a while. It's a rolling start. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll get it to 2 just for now. Pop that on. And here we go. Time for some Interlagos fun. Right, here we go. Our last, the first challenge is going to start. Coming through. Car's a little bit unstable. Jeez. That was giving me the brown flag moment. Oh. I think that's deserved. No worries, Jimster. Have a good weekend, mate. Hopefully catch you on one of your streams. I feel like I've not forgotten how to drive the Group 3s. That's painful, but it's my own doing. No. Oh, I'm not even hitting the braking zones. I feel like I need to update the Fanatec settings because that rattling when the car loses grip is definitely very noticeable. Got damage as well. Great. Wow, this is really bad driving. That feels better. Not there. Alright, I think we'll pop out of this one and we'll do some practice because what is going on? What is going on? What is going on today? Just don't know what to say. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. We've got what? Just about 11 minutes. Right. So 11 minutes to go. We'll try and definitely go for what the meta cars are. I think that's the only way. I felt like I need to. I'm not normally a fan of going for metas, but I think we're at the situation where it needs it. So the 911, the Supra are both up there. I'll choose that for my garage. Change the car. So we've got. Right, so the Huracan is the fastest. We'll go with the Supra. We need the medium tyres. There we go. So I've got 9 minutes of practice before the race starts and kicks in. Making sure some things are working as well. Right, but yeah, here we go. It's getting some practice. Let's see if we can actually get some somewhat competitive. So, oh, my headphone's getting stuck. Right. So Jimson was saying the 31.1 is actually a pretty quick time. So I need to try and get, by 31.1 being a quick time, I need to try and get to about 32.5. I think if I get to 32.5, we should start being competitive. Also, if anyone hasn't hit the like button, do go ahead and hit it. It does help us out massively. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we got 19, so we're just one away from 20 likes. Random Racer, wow, that's a blast from the past. How are you doing, mate? Yeah, the little one's good. She's away with mum today. But yeah, she's good. She's starting to sleep, walking, running, getting them words out. Not insulting me yet. Oh, that looks really laggy. Is it laggy for you guys as well? It feels like it on my end. Yeah, definitely time out, mate. Definitely time out. It might just be my computer then. It's when I look at it on my OBS, it just feels like it's stuttering. Well, good stuff, as long as it looks good. Because can't have it looking bad and bad racing. When are we seeing you back on the YouTube waves? Snackboy! Hello! Breaking. You're a slacker. You're a slacker and a snacker has come in. Doing good, mate, doing good. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Good stuff. Where do you watch from, Snack? Which part of the planet? And thank you for subscribing, mate. Appreciate that. That's what I should have led with, but Botrix has only just informed me. I'm guessing Stream Elements is still running a bit behind with the alert notification. nail this corner here. Oh, good stuff. I really need to get back to making some of those. But I'm glad they have helped. That was the whole purpose of them. So I'm glad it has. I know they're all out of date now. I need to go back and start updating some. I did, mate. I did. I tried it the other day on Thursday. It was lethal. I think I got a bronze. It was just a very hard car to control. Like, just on the throttle, it's it feels like it just wants to kill you. You mostly do things on your own. That's also a good thing to do. Oh, there we go. Took it a while. Green elements got there in the end. Yeah, normally I could get gold if it's like a Group 3 car or a Group 4. Gold is pretty straightforward for me. Also, it doesn't help that Monza's not my favourite track. I'm not... Like, I know a lot of people like Monza, but Monza's not generally my favourite track. That is true. I found that the hard way because generally I've got a heavy foot. I don't know how it's become like one of like a fan favourite. Like, it's, other than being like a really quick track and iconic because it's like Italian in Formula 1, it's not much of to that track, in my opinion anyway. Not been able to improve at all in any of these laps. Yeah, do you know what the thing is? If I actually put some time into it, I could probably find it quite enjoyable. It's got a lot of potential for future races. Yeah, it makes sense, like, for Italians to have pride in it, but generally, you know, I don't have that same pride in Estoril, you know, or in Portimao. Then Portimao's not as old as... I think for me, it's not even the track, like the sentimental value I get. It's just the way the track drives. I just don't find it interesting. Like Suzuka, yes, I love Suzuka. Not a fan using TC, so it was a shaky for a while. Not a fan. It needs some work to the cars, and I don't get why there were the Iconic 5. See, the Ioniq 5, it's in AC Evo, and they're fun cars to drive. I haven't tested it in Gran Turismo, so maybe that's a comparison I should make. Is like AC Evo versus Gran Turismo with the same car. And I think part of it is the way that Gran Turismo handles road cars. Because if you... it's not a race car, but what we have to remember is Gran Turismo is not a racing game. Gran Turismo is a driving game, or it's a car game for racing. So it is a racing game, but it's not like a GT3 sort of race. It's a car race. So it factors in all cars. And that's what Gran Turismo is about. It's a car game at the end of the day. Racing is like the byproduct, if that makes sense. Like something like ACC is a racing game. I think the SUV is because it's a car. And then, like, I'll give you a good comparison. Is when I tried Assetto Corsa Evo the other day, one of the cars I was looking forward to drive is the Escort. Let's get through here. And I've raced it around Brands Hatch, and that car felt absolutely incredible to drive. Like, the racing you could have when they thought bring the final version of AC Evo out is going to be phenomenal, because a road car actually handles like a road car. Oh, something's happened there. It's chaos. And I think that's where Gran Turismo is lacking, is the road cars I don't think handle very well. Alfonso Rogers! Thank you! Welcome! There is a lot of comment about it. It'd be cool if they added the store. I'll have a look at it in a second. Oh, he spawned and he's gone! 2 in 1! Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen on Gran Turismo. I think that's going to be a Forza Horizon thing. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. I think Polyphony is waiting for something to basically unleash the game. Because the game does have so much potential. But it won't be turbos, it will be when they decide to increase the grid size. I'll read that in a second. Yo, GT7 and AC are the 2 best sims. Now Forza is the best racing game. I am tempted for Forza Motorsport, you know. I haven't got an Xbox, but I'm tempted to get it on the PC. PD should release all the tracks from previous games. Yeah. I think they got to design them. It's just how much money are they willing to put into it. Also licensing, I think. I think they have a bunch of tracks already ready to go. I'm being hustled here. Yeah, I've always been a fan of GT. But you know, I've been... get off through here. I think because we stick to it and we don't really like stop playing. Like if what happened to the F1 series of games happened to GT7, they probably will take it more seriously. But we're still always going to play it, and no matter how much we complain, I think that's part of our problem. We're kind of... And there's always a hope that they're going to give us a racing car one of these days. But it's also... I'll pose a question in a second, actually. I can read it. So much fun, I heard. OS 5. PS5 is getting Forza. I'm not mistaken, bug. Yeah, Forza Horizon on PC is awesome. I got it on PC, but mine needs repairs, but I get that Horizon games. Even the Motorsport series. Last lap. Yeah, F1, I think it's disappointing because that's the game that got me into sim racing is the F1. 2010. It was, well, 2015 is when I got my first wheel. Thing is, every game is going to have bugs, and you know, even look at iRacing. There's always something wrong with iRacing. Be it cars going the bumps, the gravel. There was no rain for a very long time. Oh, don't get me wrong, Snack. I will always play Gran Turismo. I will always play Gran Turismo. As long as I've got a PlayStation, I'll play Gran Turismo. That's not really going to change. But I do like going out there and just trying other sims. You know, they all offer different values. ACC is one that I've really gotten into. The driving is... Because you've got things like LFM in ACC, the driving standards are a lot higher. That I find. You know, and the cars handle differently. It's a different driving style. So things like traction control in... Oh, what car is it? Ooh. What time does that start? In 20 minutes. I hadn't realised that's a long course in the Civic Type R. No worries, Mitch. Now that makes me hungry. Now that makes me, as soon as I finish stream, probably after this next race, makes me want to go downstairs, get the bacon out of the fridge and some sausages, and have a breakfast as well. Yeah, 2010 was epic. That was my... So, obviously I've played racing games all along. I used to play the... Let's change car. We'll do the Porsche. The Porsche. And I can't remember what it's called, but it was one of the first... So I originally started as a Master System player. Then I moved on to PC. Then I went to Xbox. Now PS5 and PC. That's over a span of a long time. The Master System hints. There was a game on the PC by Codemasters, which I think was the first Formula 1 game that I used to play. And that was really good. I used to actually play it on the keyboard. And then... Then there was a couple of rally games that I used to play. But when I got an Xbox, 2010... I got the free... Yeah, the Xbox 360, 2010 was the game I played all the time. Then 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, etc. 2020 was the last one I really enjoyed. And I feel like 2020 was the peak of the F1 games. And it's been downhill ever since. Only because they haven't put the effort in. I'm really hoping that the next one, I don't know why I keep hoping this, will be PS5 or an Xbox, the latest Xbox, whichever one it is, exclusive, so that they can actually make it good. But I doubt it. Sometimes I do wonder why I got a PS5. You know, I could have just been on the PS4 Pro still, and still be playing the same game. Oh, this feels so much smoother. Oh, but going back to the question I was going to pose. So, do you know we want all these cars and all these tracks? How would people feel if they did give us cars and tracks? Let's say Polyphony decided they were going to now drop a pack of GT3 cars, you know, like the latest BMW, the latest Corvette, the 720 McLaren, the latest AMG. How would we feel if they decided they were going to drop that next week, but you had to pay 10 Great British Pounds, or whatever it is in dollars and euros and everything else, for the privilege? How would we feel about that? you're broke, you wouldn't be able to get them. I think that answers some of the question there, because if we look at other games, like, let's look at Forza, let's look at ACC, let's have a look at, you know, LMU. They get new cars all the time, but they do charge for it. And is that maybe the way polyphony ends up having to go? But then we will have people, you know, obviously everyone's situation is different. You know, wouldn't want to pay for it. It's a catch-22, or is it catch-21? I don't know. It's a catch. You know, if they were to charge, let's say, £10 for a pack, like the British pack, in ACC, you get 3 tracks. I think you get Donington, Snetterton, and something else, right? And you'd get some cars in there. You know, that would be a way of funding for the development of those cars. Yeah, $10. You know, that's it's still cheaper than what's, you know, something like ACC would charge. And, you know, like Sam said, the Japanese approach should take a while. It would, but we have to look at it in a different way. So we paid £70. I think it was, let's say £70, because games are just ridiculous nowadays. £70, $70. I have been playing around with it, with AC and PS5. We're working on something, so keep an eye out. You know, so let's say we'll go dollars because everyone understands. So we'll pay $70 for the game, right? What, 3 years ago? We're getting free updates every month, good or bad. We won't really go into it. Maybe I should bring my podcast back and talk about this sort of stuff. Good or bad, we paid $70 3 years ago for a game we still play today, and you're getting free content pretty much every month. We've had some new tracks here, or there. We've had new cars. Be it good or not, we're getting free content for our $70 that we paid. Let's say you're an F1 fan and you play the F1 game every year. You buy the $70, which is what the games cost now. I mean, get the Champion Edition will cost $100. So you've now paid $100. You're going to play the game. You're going to get all the content. 12 months later, you're going to pay another $100 to get the same game. And then you're going to pay another $100 the year after for the same game, and so on and so on and so on. So 5 years down the line, or 3 years, you've paid $300 to get new skins on your car. And people don't really complain. I mean, they have started complaining because they started not buying it. You know, so that's my take on it. Is I would happily pay for more cars if that was the case, or maybe every year pay for a new season or a new update or whatever it is, or allow you to earn some sort of credit in the game, which allows you to unlock certain things. Also, we've got to bear in mind, some people complain about it, but they're earning a living out of it. In my case, I don't earn a living out of it, but the game has paid for itself. So why would I complain about the free update? You know, other than making more content. And you know, you look at things like ACC. But yeah, we'll leave the rant there. because you see where I'm going with it. And we'll go into our next race. You should be high B or A class driver. I'm an A driver, but at the moment I am not getting out of these Bs in this account. I feel like I'm stuck there. Anyway, last race.
Yes, rest and bless. Oh, could you see? Toast you want. It's a party for me. Got those scars. Could get enough with a hunky breath when life is so tough.
We got Alan Partridge. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Thank you. We have a total ding ding and we'll get him. Did we get him? It's going to end the same way as it started. Yeah, I mean that was a perfect example there. That guy literally took me out, no penalty. I was talking about it earlier. ACC probably have the better penalty system. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it's a really good system because, you know, they will give you drive-throughs and yeah, that's why every Friday I do the lobby races. And you know, I race against A+ drivers in there. I mean, I can't beat them, but I do try. Last night's race was absolutely insane. So it's about 7:30 my time that I start the streams every Friday. So we're currently doing the Sports Car Cup, which is Group 4s. So I've locked myself into the Genesis G70, which is why you'll probably see me driving that a lot in the daily races. We have our own BOP. Yeah, you'd be asleep. It was about 12 hours before I started this stream. But to give you a bit of a rundown, it was Fuji, 90 minutes. It started dry, qualified I think 4th, got into P2 by turn 1, which is a hell of a start. Rain then started falling. Some people went onto the inters, some onto the wets, some went on the winters and then changed onto the wets. Then it got dry. Then it got wet again. Again, people went onto wets and some went to inters. I went onto inters, lost about 3 seconds a lap for 10 laps, and then still managed to gain that time up to get 4th place with about 3 corners to spare. But we tinker the settings, so like there's a proper BOP. We'll try and make it as good as we can. It was intense, mate, but it's... Do you know what? There was a couple of weeks ago, we did Interlagos in the Group 4s, and I raced an A+ driver close till the end. It was like literally, I came 3rd, but it was against an A+ driver. He did a move and a half on me going into turn 1, but then I got him coming into here. Got no turning. We'll exit that one. We'll see if we can get a race A. You only do Group 3 races. Yeah, it's all preference. We tend to. Oh, let's do that. I don't have it in my garage, so I'm going to rent it. We're going to do this to finish it off. So, and the last time I raced, I started in 1st and came in 1st, but I must say this, I'd rather start lower and gain those positions, because you get more. Yeah. It's so the reason we have a 10-minute qualifying in our races, and the reason I do qualify, some people choose not to. Well, Boosted chooses not to. The reason I do is because the guys are really quick. Oh, this was actually not bad. See how it gets on the rest of the lap, huh? Oh, yeah. The brakes. Yeah. This is a track I love. This is one of my favourite tracks, period. Like, this is my Assetto Corsa test track. Very odd feeling on the gas. You do have to carry more. It's a whole different way of driving the Group 4s. Front to lift of the left-hander. Oh, the uphill left-hander. Yeah, ACC is like... We are planning on trying to do some races on ACC in the WRC. You know, I've managed to convince some people that it's good. They've tried it, and the reaction was, "Wow, holy shit!" One, the cars sound insane. You get newer cars. They're handled differently, and you can have up to 50 cars in the lobby. Yeah, I mean, it's all personal preference. That's the beauty of it. It's all personal preference. I think the Group 4s for me, you know, and you know what? The best race I've had, one of the funnest races, is Rory's race at Watkins. I think it was a 90-minute race. You know, we had a lot of really fast drivers, and we had Dave Perel. You might know him as Coach Dave, who's a professional Ferrari driver. I kept him behind for a few laps until he showed why he's a professional and I'm not. Right, we're going to make this the last race. We're going to make this the last race of the day. Of the session. I might be back later on, who knows. We'll see how it goes. But for now, it will be. Yeah, 50 cars is insane. I've tried it, mate. It's insane. In the Mr. Bean Mini as well. That's a penalty. Oh, he's got my number. I'm number 23. "35 gears. Wrong button. I didn't want that view. I want the radar. So far, this is the most fun I've had all morning. Oh, look at this. This is actually pretty fun. And these cars, well, it's one of those you have to carry that speed. But the tyres are so much slippier. Whew. I should have done this earlier. Why did no one tell me this was so much more fun? You love to drag race them. That don't lunge. Oh, what a move! There we go. I think that deserves people hitting the like button if they haven't already, and those reactions. Ah, then I spoilt it there. I think the only downside to this race is it's too short. Could have done with an extra lap. Which ones don't you want to do? That's gonna be another penalty. actually like this car. This could have easily been daily race C. You don't like the Samba one? It's funny to watch the Sambas though. Stay fourth gear for the bus stop. Right. Third gear from slow corners, yeah. Gotcha. Bang on. Can we get another place here or so? Oh, you're on the controller as well. .3. I'm catching them. Oh, this race was so much fun. Bottled it there. I must say, road cars definitely feel a lot better to drive. I don't know if it's just me or... One or two laps too short this race. That was good. That was fun. You managed 125 all time, but still not comfortable with the car. And also when it comes to the R and GT7 people in C class, just idiots. I think it depends. Like, you get them everywhere. Like, I've been in A+ lobbies where it's just chaos. The most notorious driver is also an A+ driver. Well, up 3. That was fun. So your world record 125th. Right. Let's look at that leaderboard then. I want to find out where you are. And see what time you got. So 12:40s. So you could have done with an extra lap on this race. So your world record 125. So you're somewhere around here. I think they dropped you, mate. I think they may have dropped you. Yeah, you've. Oh, there you are. 195, still top 200. I'm guessing that's you, isn't it? Right, let's just do some. So you got what, 55? No, he's dropped down. He's gone a bit slower. Other people have gone faster. We'll do a couple of laps, and then I'll call it there. To be fair, end of the week, you're still there. Right, so 55.7. See what I can achieve. And we hit 23 likes. Legends. I'll just do a few laps just to practice before we call it. Wow. That's scruffy. I'm gonna get a reference lap in. I love this track in the group freeze. I think that's what this track is best at, is group freeze. You could definitely go faster than if that was a one lap run, because you still wouldn't have had warm tyres. Your tyres wouldn't be where they should be. Not in the top 200, safe to say. Alright, 3 seconds. Not going to be it either. I think that's me. That's it saying to call a day. Alright, I think we're gonna leave it there. We'll exit. We'll go there. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. It's been a bit of a stream. I've got to get some proper clothes out and take the Buppo out for a bit of a fun time frame. A walk. But yeah, it's been interesting. I've had fun. But yeah, I might be on later. Who knows? Depends how I feel in the next couple of hours. But it might be for some ACC, or I might edit a video. Who knows? But yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. There's 2 streams in just about 12 hours. Yeah, been a pleasure. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. There's still time to hit that like button. Those people that are there lurking, you can still hit it. You can still get to 24 likes before we end. But yeah, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.